Oh, all right. Well, I just enjoyed me some power food. It was, you know, TV dinner. It's had meatloaf with corn and mashed potatoes with gravy. With gravy. Uh, they were going a little fast and loose with the meatloaf. Uh, I guess the corn was corn, and the mashed potatoes is mashed potatoes. As close as TV dinners can get with corn and mashed potatoes. I mean, if that's not corn, then you, um, they're doing some wonderful things with plastic. Um, and whatever, it's good enough. Fills me up, and it's food. So, whatever. Anywho, I'm pretty much done with the political garbage that had been saved up from the vacation. I got some more stuff to burn through. So let's get after it. Maybe the freaking camera won't cut out again. I won't have to make another two-part thing. Freaking annoying the crap out of me. Oh yeah, this is interesting. PragerU instead of PBS. So, the all-knowing administration headed by Dumbo Don, cut funding to PBS. But they're like, oh, Sesame Street and Reading Rainbow and Mr. Rogers and stuff. But I never watched that myself. I watched Nova and Scientific American Frontiers. Brilliant stuff. Loved it. Great stuff. I'm pretty sure those were on PBS. They were on public television. Maybe they were on the other public network. Because for me, it was 10 and 36. There were two that were public television stations. There may have even been a third one, but whatever. So they cut that, and they want to put PragerU in. I mean, educate me, Christians and right-wingers. And Secular Talk showed some clips. I've seen PragerU clips before too, and it's like, God, talk about just the most bullshit excuse for education. It's like those books that they try to substitute in, where there's like the lines where slaves actually were treated very good in the old slavery states, and some slaves actually preferred slavery. It's like, that was a different universe. Just like the alternate universe where minimum wage is like $40 an hour. And everything still costs the same. because they killed every Republican 120 years ago. I mean conservative, but whatever. It had to be done. PragerU. Oh my God, I just did something about. So PragerU is Propaganda U, Propaganda University. Anyways, we got to always talk. We got to have a snippet about Trump corruption. It's the thing that my guy was talking about was the $3.4 billion that he's made so far. So the most profitable thing, the only profitable thing Trump's done in his entire business career was become elected. I've said that before. He's finally become a billionaire. All it took was him getting elected, being convicted, and getting elected again. And being a lying, cheating, I guess, racist, bigoted piece of shit. I mean, who knew? Just go full force on all your basically worst characteristics. And then openly advertise them to the American public. And there you go. Talk about pedocon theory. I only kind of loosely knew about this, at least in its explicit named form. I mean, everybody basically knows about this, and by everybody I mean smart people know about this that are like aware and think about it. Unless you're in the cult of conservatism, and you want to believe that Democrats are the real problem. But yeah, it's the standard. Conservatives are the ones that are that tend to be more. Well, it's pedocon, so more. They lean more towards sexual. It's not so much sexual deviancy, but covering up, concealing the sexual deviancy and having more, pedophilic tendencies. And I think I'm not alone in the thinking about the reasons for this being religion breeding the sexual repression, and the thoughts of it without any kind of outlet in their society. It's like, oh, I don't have any way to, I have to fuck missionary style, and I can't do any booty, and I can't have BDSM with my wife or my mistress, or they don't allow me to, have an open marriage or marry and have a mistress, or have a wife and a husband. Can't be gay and be a Republican at the same time. So it's just, it gets the the pressure builds up and there's no venting that's available. So it just lands in some weird place, basically. And there you go. And also the other kind of explanation is, well, you're a pedophile, you go to your pastor and you confess, boom, or you were a pedophile, and then it's like, well, if I convert to Christianity and I was a Democrat, but now I'm a Republican and I'm a Christian, God save me. So the safe harbor kind of explanation. Please let me dock my dick in this port, and thou shalt save me. It's like a everybody gets one Spider-Man style kind of thing. Except you can usually get more than one. Especially with Trump administration. You can, if you're rich enough, you can get more than one. We have yet to see it, but I'm telling you, you can get more than one. A story about the eye scan technology that ICE is planning to introduce. One of them was called Iris. There was another one called something else. On that note, I talked about LA. You guys in LA need to start buying the V for Vendetta masks. And everyone in LA and all over California, people in New York, they're going to be coming to you. So everybody in New York, entire city, entire state, buy them out. Everybody wear it when you go out. And you know what would be extra effective? Especially in New York. Oh, this would be great. When they start coming to your city, everybody walk around wearing the mask, wearing the black robe and shit. And oh my God, in New York, this would be great. It'd be so impossible to pull off, but if you could coordinate it, walk around fucking silently. Oh man. Everyone in a fucking Guy Fawkes mask and a fucking robe or cape. It was a cape. A Guy Fawkes mask, a hat, and a cape, and walking around in motherfucking silence with ICE trying to grab people. Man, can you imagine the fucking creepiness factor? Oh shit. That would be fucking awesome to see. Because New Yorkers have never worked together on that kind of scale. Fucking on fucking anything. But I don't know. Getting 12 million people to collaborate like that, that would be something. That would be a project. That would be a project for the mayor. The mayor and several multi-millionaires to get together and support. That would be an interesting sight to see, I think. But, whatever. That's just my thoughts on the whole thing. This was fucked up. This was a fucked up thing to see. To hear about trap. And seriously, you guys had the balls to call it trap? Training repayment agreement provisions, where they basically do indentured servitude for, you don't have to pay for training, and then if you don't work for 2 years or whatever the fuck it is, then you do have to pay for the training program at certain companies. I'm guessing it's somewhere in the employment contract, is what I'm guessing. And they probably make it like a 15-page or 20-page or some kind of ridiculously long employment contract, if it is even in an employment contract. But just the balls to actually make the acronym TRAP. I mean, that is some cojones. That's some steel golden balls that I actually kind of give them credit for that, honestly. I could give the executive, the lawyer, whatever, a little bit of props for that shit right there. For actually having the balls to call it trap. I mean, damn. Wow. I mean, and especially if the acronym was right there in the contract. Section 44, trap. I mean, really? You were flipping through it that fast? You just like pulled up the last page and you were like, sign here. It's like, damn. I mean, you would have to know that somebody was looking through it page by page and they're like, trap. What the fuck does this mean? And you're calling it trap? Really? Really, motherfucker? That's what it's... You got to be kidding. This is a joke, right? This whole contract is a fucking joke, isn't it? This is some kind of fucking joke. You're not even giving me the job, buddy. Where's my wife? My birthday is not for 4.5 months. Where are the cameras? What is going on here? That's got to be what that dude was thinking. Like, what the fuck? This is some kind of setup. Anyways. All right. Last name is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, jeez. This is some straight up normal bullshit that conservatives are always. This was her talking about bitching about foreign wars. Conservatives are always, they're just finding ways to always bitch about things that everybody agrees with, but they don't really actually care about. Like, I don't want foreign wars. Nobody wants foreign wars. People just want to work hard, do the right thing. They pay their taxes. They work hard, and they want to feed their kids. And they come home and they can't, and they find they've maxed out their credit cards and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bitch, y'all just did a bill to cut taxes to everybody at the top. It's mainly the 1%, but okay, the people at the top 10, maybe 20%, they'll get good tax breaks. Everybody fucking other than that will get crap. The people at the 60th percentile will get some tax break, but compared to what they make, it'll be shit. Everybody at the 50th and below will get dick compared to what they earn. It's just you lie. You lie all the time because people like you are like, we're giving you a tax break. But most people just don't fucking understand the taxes. The most they do is they look at their paycheck stub and they're like, what the fuck is all these taxes? What am I paying for? Blah, blah. And they bitch about the lines they see on their taxes. And they're what's deducted. And that's all they do. They just bitch about it instead of trying to understand what it is. You have to, if you're going to bitch about something, do research. All right? Look into what it is that you're bitching about. Just a little bit. Especially if it's something that you're going to vote for. If you want to just bitch about something, that's fine. Okay. Why is the sun coming up every day and it's in my face? All right, fine. Just bitch about that. I understand. If you just want to bitch about something, that's fine. Good. I love just bitching about shit. It's fantastic. If you want it to change, then fucking look into it and find the reason why it is what it is. If it should really change, and then if you have the means to change it and how you can change it. All right. For most of the people, you actually don't want to change those 1, 2, 3 lines on your paycheck. You don't want to. The FICA and the FICA tax and social, there's two lines that aren't actual taxes taken out. And the third line that is taxes taken out, the withholding tax, you probably want that taken out. Because if you don't get it taken out, you're just going to have to pay it at the end of the year anyways. All right? So get it taken out. It's withholding tax. And if you don't get that taken out, if you opt out of that mechanism, it's going to fuck you in the ass later. So just let it be taken out. And yeah, if you earn less than like $35,000, $40,000, you're just going to get it back at the end of the year. It's like a little present the government gives you. I think the standard deduction now is like $19,000, and it's easy. With a little bit of creativity, you can easily bring that amount, the rest of that you have to actually pay taxes on, down to zero. You don't even need to bring it into whatever. I forget the name of that fucking national firm that says, just bring it into us, we'll do it for you. Or the thing that's in Walmart during tax season. You don't have to have them do it for you. Treat yourself to a little bit of education. Go get the form. See, doing your own taxes actually educates you about the progressive tax system that we have. I did my own taxes when I was working. And when I did that, I fucking learned why our taxes were both good and why they suck, and how Republicans fuck you, all right? And why they fuck you more and more every year, because they keep lowering taxes on the people that need to pay more. And what they do to cut taxes, and how they only keep cutting taxes on the people that need to pay fucking more. So if you just do your taxes, you get to see what the tax rate is and what the effective tax rate is and how the tax system works. And that's why it's called a progressive tax system. And when people are like, oh, the tax rate is 80%, it's like, we want to reduce it from 80% to 60%. Do you earn $120,000? Guess what? You ain't paying 60% or 80% or 90%. You're paying like 32% if you're making like $60,000. Get the fucking tax booklet. You will see exactly what the fuck you're earning. And you take deductions and shit, and that brings your taxable income down. That's why rich people, when they earn $250,000, they use all the tax tricks possible to bring their taxable income maybe down to fucking zero. Taxable, not earned income, taxable. The income the IRS is able to tax. See? It's little money tricks. That's what rich people do. They play money games. And they use those money games to screw you, the guy that works for a living. Money games. They fuck you out of money. So, stop letting them fuck you out of money. By educating yourself. Don't go to PragerU. Go to LibraryU and pick up a book and learn how they're fucking you. Don't listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is an idiot. She hasn't picked up a book since the book called ABCs and Me's. Pick up the tax booklet next tax season. Go to the library. That's where they have them for free. It's called 1040 Easy. And, well, there's another one that actually has the tax schedule. That'll help you. The people at the library are very helpful. And if it's your first time doing taxes, believe me, get some stuff around you in a safe place that you will be able to throw stuff at walls, because it's going to be frustrating. But the next time, it won't be nearly as frustrating. Or if you like guns, gather a bunch of pillows and your 9mm and a lot of ammunition. And you can shoot the pillows. That'll work too. Just don't do it in a residential zone. Go to the hunting cabin. Or you can just set up a target and get some good target practice. You know, quick draw. All right, back to tax work. Line FE. I just did that line. What the next fucking clip. Alright, where was I? C form 1032G. Where the fuck is... I don't have that form. Motherfucker, I gotta go back to the fucking line. Getting low on ammo. Now I gotta go to the library and the ammo shop. Motherfucker. Anyways, that is tax season. And I hope you have had fun watching my wrap up of my vacation. All of you have a good boobs day, and yeah, see you next boob.